What's up everyone, it's Brax here with the One Piece TCG gameplay video. Today's video we got RG Luffy versus RP Luffy. I'm piloting RP Luffy and let's jump into it. So obviously I won the die roll here. So I won die roll here, so I chose to go second. And right here I'm just waiting on him. He mulliganed, didn't like his hand. So I'm all set, got my life ready. So here I believe I play the Nami searcher. Yeah, and I look up top 5 and I grab a Onami off of this. I think that was the only target I had was Onami. And then I got confused right here because Nami can't search other Namis, but I believe Onami's fine, and then we talked about it and it was all good. Yeah, he was explaining to me that Nami can search other cards except Nami, so that was fine. Then I passed turn. He decides just to go 7k to lead. And then I believe I counter with a 2k here. Yeah, I give him a Frankie here. And then he passes and I get my 2 Dawn here. I paid 3 for a Zorojuro, I believe. Yeah, I played Zorojuro. I swing 6 into his lead. He uses an event here. And I believe he whiffs. Yeah, he whiffs right here. He misses all of his targets here. He takes the life. And then I pass turn to him. He plays a Cavendish for 3. And then swings 7 to lead. And then I counter here with Rad Beam. Yeah, he was asking me if it was enough. I was like, yeah, Rad Beam gives me 2k here and I'm a 6k leader, so it put me to 8. Get a confirmation the attack doesn't need to go through, so I just think here, see what I can do. I believe I play a Rush Zoro here, the 3-cost Rush Zoro. Yeah. And then I play a 3-drop Rush Zoro here. And then I swing for 4 with the Zorojuro to Dawn Ramp 1. And then I pay 4 for a double finger. And I believe she lets me Dawn Ramp 1 after I discard. So I believe I discard here. I drop a 10-drop Luffy, which I will regret later. And then I use leader skill as well here because I was at 8 Dawn, so I get 1 active, put it onto the Zoro, and I swing 6 and he counters. Swing 6 again to his lead. And he takes the life, and then I pass. He pays 4 for Zoro. He rests my double finger. And then he swings with the Cavendish into my Zoro. And I let him take it because I don't have enough counter here to save it. I would love to save it, but I didn't have enough counter in hand. And then he swings at my Zoroduro again. Don't have enough counter, so I believe I let him take that one. Then he swings into my double finger with Cavendish with 1 Dawn on it. Again, no counter, so I have to let it go. Then he searches for a character here. Don't know what he grabs, can't really see. Oh, he grabs an event. And then he passes turn. I'm at 10 Dawn already. I paid 10 for Shanks here, and then this Shanks ability has Rush, and he minuses all of his characters by 1,000. And then I believe I swing 12 into, I swing 12 into Cavendish. He activates another event card here. Yeah, and he grabs a Chomper. And then he lets the Cavendish go. And then I swing into his Zoro, which he takes. And then I pass turn to him. Drop the 10 drop Shanks. Couldn't really do much here. Yeah, he's asking how much my character's at. Shanks is at 12. So here he minuses my Shanks by 5,000, and then he's able to KO the Nami. So that puts my Shanks at 7,000 power right now. It isn't looking too good for my Shanks. And then he's gonna swing into my Shanks with his Chopper. And I believe he swings 12 here. He swings 12. Or swings 9, my bad. He swings 9 into my Shanks, and then he activates his Chopper's effect to look at top 5 of his cards, and I believe he plays another Chopper off of it. Yeah, he gets another Chopper on board. And then I'll let the Shanks go because I can't counter that. And then he swings 6 to my lead, which I take here. And then he passes turn to me. Pay 1 for a Nami, and I believe I grab another, I grab a Zoro here, the Rush Zoro. Pay 3. And I play the Zoro that I got off of the Nami. And then I believe I play an O-Nami here. I pay 4 for an O-Nami. Yeah, I pay 4 for an O-Nami here. On playability, I trash 1, and then I draw 2 cards. But instead I put 1 under lead and 1 under Zoro, and I swing 6. I believe I swing 6 into his Chopper here. Yeah, I swing 6 into his Chopper, and then he counters out of it. Then I swing 6 into his Chopper again with my lead. And yeah, he lets the chopper go. Yeah, my game plan this match was to put a bunch of characters on board, get pressure on him early, really make him waste his resources in his hand. And then I pass here. Yeah, he plays down another chopper. And then I believe he swings with his other chopper he caught earlier. Yeah, swings 6 into my Zoro. And I believe I let the Zoro go. Oh no, I block here. Let the Nami go. And then he swings 5 into my Zoro with his lead. And I counter out for 1k. Because they're both 5, so I got the 1k to go to 6. And then he leader skills here to restand the chopper. And swing 6 into my Zoro, and then he gets rid of it finally. I was only able to save it from 2 hits. Couldn't get the third one to keep it on board. And then here, yeah, I play Shanks for 10. Everything on his board gets minus 1,000. I swing 6 into his chopper. He takes it. Then I believe I swing 12 into lead. Yeah, 12 into lead. He takes the life. And then I pass turn here. Yeah, in my hand right now, I believe I have a Divine Departure and a Rad Beam. But I don't have no Dawn up for it, so I can't counter any of his next swings he puts out. I should have left it standing, but I didn't want to give him a free turn without any pressure. I wanted to use the Shanks to put as much pressure on him as possible. Oh, he chopper affects me for 3,000. He drops my Shanks down. And then he goes 12 into my Shanks for 9. I couldn't counter, had no counter in hand. And the 2 cards I did have counter for, I had no Dawn up for it. So I had to let the Shanks go. And then here I pay 4 for the Onami blocker. Then I trash 1, draw 2. Almost did it backwards, but I had to figure out the drop. So I dropped another Onami, drew 2. And then I paid 1 for another Nami searcher, and I look at top 5. I believe I hit another Rush Zoro here. Yeah, I do. So I grabbed the Rush Zoro, and then I pay 3 to play it. Again, just trying to put as much pressure on him as possible, trying to get as much bodies on board as possible. And then I think I put 1 Dawn under lead and 1 to the Zoro. I put 2 into lead and I swing 8 into his chopper. Oh no, 1 to life. And then I swing another 5 into life. So he took my leader swing, countered the Zoro. I got him down to 0 here. Again, just building pressure. Not trying to let the game get too out of control for me here. And I believe he drops a Kitten Killer right here. I believe he's thinking about it. He has it in hand. Yeah, he's thinking here, trying to figure out the best play for him. because I am at 1 life and he's at none. I just got to get an extra swing in my next turn. Yeah, he's really thinking about it here. Yeah, he takes a little long here. Yeah, he's just trying to figure out the best play here, trying to figure out how he can get rid of cards in hand and just put more pressure on me here. Yeah, he was talking to one of his friends about the best plays, which is fine. This wasn't like locals or anything. We're just testing here. And then I believe he finally decides the best line for him, the best play right here for him. I believe he does drop the Kid and Killer. Yeah, it has rush, 7,000 power. He swings 7 into my lead. I take that hit. And then again, he's thinking about what he can do here. And then he swings 7 to lead into my lead. And I believe I have a 2k here. I drop a 2k. But I took off a life. Yeah, I had a cut here because, again, he was just trying to think. And then he swung into Marzoro with Kid and Killer by using his leader skill, restanding it. And then here I play another Onami blocker, a trash one, draw 2. And then it took me a minute to think here about the best possible play here. So I ended up just swinging 9 into his lead, and he gives me the chopper. And then I swing 5 into lead with Nami, and then he counters out. That wasn't the best play here. I should have left some Dawn standing because I had, like I did say before, I have the Divine Departure and a Rad Beam in hand. And then I have 2 Nami blockers on. So that's 4 hits potentially. 4 attacks I could block, and he goes 8 into lead. And I block with the Nami. And then I believe he plays... I can't remember what he does here. Oh yeah, he swings 8 into lead with Kid and Killer. And then I had to think about it. I had to give him the Nami blocker. And I believe he leader skills here to restand Kid and Killer, yeah. And then he swings 10 into lead, and I didn't have enough counter. I didn't leave any Dawn up. I could have got out of it. That's where I misplayed. And then my buddy comes over and just tells us like what would have been better. Like I said, I had the Divine Departure and Rad Beam in hand. He was telling me if I left 2 up, I could have got out of it. Yeah, but we're just testing here, trying to figure out the best way to play these decks. Yeah, so I took an L in this game, but thank you for everybody watching, and if you like my content, please subscribe. See you guys in the next one.